Greetings, YouTube, and welcome to the 4,000 Question Challenge, episode 94. I remember that correctly. Yay for me! Alrighty, let's answer some questions. And we're still in the family and friends section. I can't wait for this section to end. When should you tell a child that there is no Santa Claus? I got nothing. I got no dog in that fight. You make that call on your own, folks. Personally, I think Santa Claus is as real as Buddha. He is the embodiment of kindness and compassion and giving. So if that's the message you give your kid, then the answer is Santa's real forever. Alrighty, this section is another one of those group questions. So the lead-in is, how can you, and then there's a follow-up passage for each one. I think there's 6 or 7 of these things. Okay, so how can you make your dad or mom smile? I can make my father smile by usually making some kind of sarcastic or self-effacing joke or a quip at a movie or something like that. I'm not sure how I make my mom smile. Gotta be brutally honest. How can you make more time for the people you love? I just kind of spend time with them on the weekends. During the week, I am pretty much incommunicado. I am in my bed, or I am in here. If I'm not at work. That's it. I'm a very boring person during the week. Just the way it is. How can you teach your children about the role of money in life and responsibility? My parents failed miserably at that job. I've got nothing to go on that. And again, I got no dog in that fight. How can you discipline children while still showing you love them? Discipline is a structure. It is not an action. So if somebody says discipline, they usually are using it as a euphemism for punishment. Discipline is the structure you've raised your child to have. And that means you love them. There are basically 3 models of raising a child. There is the high tolerance, high tolerance, low discipline. That means your classic wild child. You let them do anything they want to. There's no structure whatsoever in their lives. They're not going to be happy. There is the low tolerance, high discipline, the over-controlling parent. The strict disciplinarian that lets their child do nothing. They are not allowed to fart without filling out a triplicate form. Also, not a healthy way to raise kids. And then there's the high discipline, high tolerance. You're very accepting of your child's ability to explore who they are, so long as they function within a structure. You've done your chores, you've got your homework done, you've made sure that you've done the basic tasks for the day. The next 2 hours of the day are yours. Do what you want. You know the limitations of what that means so that you won't get hurt. And then you let your child be a child. Accepting that so long as they are not overtly dangerous, there is still a risk they could hurt themselves or someone else or property, because life is risk. Okay? But you're creating an environment where your child knows, so long as I'm doing my responsible things, I can still be me and I can still explore life and figure out who I am. And that is the best model. It is hard, however, and very few parents succeed at it. How can you, I don't want you right there. Yeah, I actually want you there at all. Oh yes, oh yes. Come on, what are you gonna do? Make a decision there, kitten. Make a decision. There you go. It's not a decision I like, but it's a decision. She's standing on top of my computer. How can you help your children to get along better with other children? Again, I got no dog in that fight. I don't know how to get my cat to do anything either. How can you even out the workload between mothers and fathers? Be adults. contribute to the household that you live in. It's not that hard. How can you get kids to watch less TV? Time to turn the TV off, kids. Or in my case, I never turn the TV on. I don't remember the last time I had the television on to watch television. It's been years. I use it to watch Blu-rays and DVDs. We stream music through it once in a blue moon. Now that we have a Brennan B2, we don't really use it for that anymore. My wife likes to watch documentaries on YouTube, and occasionally she'll bring up an episode of MST3K, which is available on there, which can be found on YouTube as well. So it wouldn't be hard for me to avoid TV because the kids would be raised around someone that doesn't watch TV. Okay, what would you do if your baby was born with Down syndrome or any other developmental disability? Raise them. What chores would you assign your children to teach work and responsibility? Age-appropriate contributions to the household that they live in. Not complex. I don't get why some people find these kind of things difficult. If you're a member of the household, you contribute to the household. It's that simple. And fathers don't babysit their kids, they parent. They don't give their wife a break, they just contribute to the household. Stop living up to these sexist stereotypes. And again, this author is supposed to be a Buddhist. Okay. Thank you for being here for episode 94 of the 4,000 Question Challenge. And I hope that you will be here for episode 95.